Hey YouTube family, welcome to another video. Wanted to do something a little bit different today. You're in my kitchen. I was cleaning up. I was going to do like a live or maybe a video of clean up with me, but I figured you guys didn't want to see that. It's kind of boring. I cleaned up most of this stuff. I don't know if you're like me. Whenever let me turn this light on, see if we can, it looks a little dark to me. I don't know if you're like me, but it's like when I am getting ready to cook, I gotta have a clean kitchen. I just can't stand to cook in a messy kitchen. So I know you all probably, a lot of you are like me. Um, yeah, y'all, I want to get on here and do a little, I got some new equipment, so I wanted to just test it out and see how it's gonna work. Got a new mic, so hopefully you all can hear me a little bit better. I got a new camera, so hopefully I come across a little bit better. I'm trying to step up my game just to see how this is going to come across. Um, I don't know if you all saw my latest video that I put out. I think I put it out on Monday about don't watch if you're sensitive and, about the current administration and some things that we all are going through. And I apologize if that video seemed a little choppy. I did have to cut out some things that were in the video. I got some feedback from some family members, and they were like, "Oh, maybe you shouldn't say this, and maybe you shouldn't say that." And I'm not quite good at my editing skills yet, so bear with me. I had said some things that were kind of on the iffy side. Basically, the point I was trying to get across is that if you voted, and I was trying to be nice about it, but if you voted for the current administration, basically it was like, what were you thinking? And to be fair to those folks, they really weren't thinking. I think they fell into the hype and they believed what the current president told them, and he basically was not truthful. Okay, he basically wasn't truthful with the promises and things that he made. Now, some of the promises he did follow through on about the tariffs, which I'll get into that in a second. The tariffs and what else did he say? About border control. He's kind of being lackadaisical about that. And did you all hear the latest on that? Now you can buy your way into United States. I think the price tag is $5 million, and you can buy you a citizenship. Some of this stuff is just unheard of. $5 million and you can become a citizen of the United States. So what does that leave us up to? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Can't make this stuff up. But that was my basic premise of what I was trying to get across in that video. So I hope you watch it. I'm going to link it into this video. I'm going to link it at the end when you see this video. That was my basic premise, and also I was trying to go over the fact that the United States, that we have become the nation of the rich. Basically, if you're the working class, you're basically I don't want to say poor, but if you rely on a 9-to-5 for your income, myself included, we are the working class, and that was another point I was trying to drive home. And basically there's no middle class, in my opinion. Now these are all my opinions, but in my opinion there's no more middle class. You got the haves and the have-nots, basically, and that's what it's come to. And there's no middle ground, and it's just not pretty. And you'll see a lot of people jumping up here talking and complaining about what's going on, but nobody's doing anything. I don't know if anything can be done. I really don't. I don't know. People have tossed around, I've heard the word impeachment. Don't know if that's gonna happen, y'all. The first time he served, I think they tried that route and it didn't work. So I really don't think that's gonna be an option. I don't know. It remains to be seen. But he just keeps doing things, doing whatever he wants, not following the rules or laws, not going through Congress for some of these decisions that he's making, and it's just a mess. I don't know if you all saw the latest on the tariffs that they've imposed. The 25%, I believe, started on the 4th. Today is the 5th, I believe. as I record this video. But the tariffs have started. So Mexico and Canada, and I don't know if you saw the Canadian. Let me walk over this way a little bit. The Canadian Prime Minister, he was not having it. I don't know if you all saw a little speech he gave, and he called President Trump out by his first name. He said, "Donald, I'm speaking to you," but he was not happy about it, and he declared, or I want to say he declared, but he pretty much said it was what do you call it? Trade warfare is what he called it. Trade warfare. And I don't think the Mexican president has spoken out. I believe her views are probably pretty much going to be the same. I mean, nobody's happy. It's not a win for anybody. You know, when you place tariffs like that, and his reasonings behind it, according to the Prime Minister of Canada, his reasonings are not valid. They're not true about the drugs and all that. It's just not true. So I don't know, y'all. Whatever stuff you do have, you better hold on to it. You better hold on to them cars and drive them like they say till the wheels fall off, because you go buy a new car. I don't even want to know what the prices are. I don't even want to know. I have a car. It's no longer brand new. It's about 5 going on 6 years old. I was looking at getting another one, but as like a last hurrah. But I'm like, no, not in this economy and not with all this stuff going on. I'm going to just have to hold on to it. I don't have a lot of miles, so I'm going to just have to make it work. I'm going to just have to make it work. Same thing with, the housing and the housing situation. I had mentioned to you all before, we're trying to sell one of our houses, and I don't know. We'll probably sit on the market for a while. I don't know. I hope not. I hope we get to sell it. But with this economy, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Buying a new house, with the tariffs and everything that are going on, the materials and things are going to be through the roof. It's just going to skyrocket. So it's just, I guess we just shouldn't be doing those things right now. Like I said in some of my other videos, just don't buy anything. That's all I can tell you. Just don't buy anything. We're going to just have to sit back and ride it out and just see what happens. Like I said, the vacations and things like that, they're going to have to be put on hold. I just don't see that happening. And then I think the latest thing he did, I didn't even watch it, y'all, because I don't want to watch it. The latest thing was I think his address to Congress or something last night. It was on TV. I didn't watch it. I did watch a lot of the reaction videos. I did watch, I think it was Senator Bernie Sanders, his reaction to it. And I love him, by the way. I love to hear him speak. Very, very, he's a very good speaker, very insightful. And I listened to what he had to say about it, about how the president, now these are not my words, don't come after me in the comments, but he was basically saying the president, and a lot of people out there in the social media and the news are saying, basically the president just got up there and they say he lied. Now again, that's their words. They're saying that he lied about everything, he said. It was just all one big lie. I don't know. I agree, but it is what it is. But how are we going to fix it? How are we going to fix it? And I've mentioned in some of my other videos, we're going to have to vote. We're going to have to vote and get those folks out of there, those Congress people. We're going to have to just get them out of there, because if we let and I don't want to pick party sides, but if we let the Republican Party continue to rule, year after year, after 2026, it's a wrap, y'all. It's just going to be a wrap. I mean, we're all just going to be scrambling. So we've got to get those folks out of there, and we've got to vote to get some folks in there that's going to make changes and that's going to do things that's going to benefit the working people. Rich people that don't need help. You're a billionaire, millionaire, you don't need help. I wish I was one. And I'm sure you do too. But, as a millionaire, you're not going to need help. So we need people that's going to help and look out for the working class. And let the billionaires pay their fair share of taxes and everything else. that needs to be done. And I get it. You know, you made your millions or whatever. You want to hold on to it. I get it. But nobody's trying to take it from you. We're just saying don't make life difficult for the working class people, for the working class and the poor people. Why are we making their lives, our lives, difficult? It's for no reason. It's just for no reason. Just to be evil. I'm sorry to use such strong language and harsh words, but that's the reality. You're just making everybody miserable. If you got a lot of money, you're a millionaire, billionaire, what have you got to worry about? You don't have a worry in the world. Well, they have different types of worries, they say. I don't know. I would like to know what those worries are. But supposedly they have different kinds of concerns. But us poor people and working class people, we're trying to survive. That's our worries, our daily worries. Some people wake up worrying, you know, where's the next meal going to come from? How am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to pay my mortgage? How am I going to make my car payment? Those are real worries for real people. Okay? So that's what I'm talking about. We need help. We need people that's going to, I'm not saying give people a handout, but don't make life difficult for us. That's all I'm saying. Just don't make life difficult for us. We already got a hard enough time as it is, and then they're just adding all this other crap to make it even more difficult. So that's all I'm saying, folks. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here because I don't know if the camera's gonna follow me. I want to go to my pantry. I'm gonna try to make some. I don't know if I'm out of the shot or not, but I want to make some bread. I think I'm out of my shot, so I won't grab it. But I wanted to make some. It's called artisan bread. It's made out of almond flour, and it's by this company called Simple Mills. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. It's just right now I'm just digging their baking products because they use almond flour, which is better for you than, you know, regular wheat or white flour. So I'm going to jump off here and try to make me a loaf of bread. I might do a video on that about making bread. I don't know. It's not really hard. It's just you kind of add eggs and some oil and some water and you mix it. The mix is already done and you just kind of put it in the oven. So it's not anything hard. But yeah, folks, I just, yeah. There's just so much to talk about. And there was another point I wanted to mention, but I don't know. I think I've covered everything I can say today. But we just got to hang in there and, you know, hope that things get better. So stay tuned. We got more videos coming out. I hope you guys are loving this content. And I appreciate everybody who has liked and subscribed. And please watch to the end and watch my other videos to the end. And hope you all have a good day. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.